Sports Matters TV, bringing the sports home.
Okay, Sports Matters TV, we're back in New York. I'm joined by one of the true greats of MMA. Big fight this coming term. We're going to be in Madison Square Garden. First of all, Chael is a tough opponent. Tell us how you approach that fight. Obviously, you know Chael. The fight was supposed to happen perhaps a couple of years back. But how are you going to approach this fight? Obviously, you're not going to take Chael lightly.
So, Chael is a tough opponent, as you said. So this fight could be happen back in the days, but it didn't happen. So now we have a chance to face each other, and I believe that I have a good ground game. I have a good stand-up game. I have a good game plan for this fight. So Chael, even though Chael can be a very tough on wrestling and ground game too, but I know how to avoid that and even how to attack.
And we've seen the press conference. He's up to his old antics, his tactics. He's given you a lot of praise, and obviously a lot of that's true. But obviously you're not going to fall into that trap where he's.
Definitely. So he's so smart. So every fight he came in different ways. So now he tried to compliment a lot to me. I believe in him as well. But in the other way, I cannot like feel full of myself. You know what I mean? Like I gotta be neutral and forget everything that he just said and just keep my focus in my training camp and my strategy for this fight.
Definitely. Now, speaking of Madison Square Garden, what an arena to fight at.
Madison Square Garden means a lot to me, man. So I have fought a lot of places in the world. I have fought in Japan, Brazil, the United States, Europe, England, but never a place like Madison Square Garden. Emotionally, it cannot change anything in my personality. You know? But of course, in terms of business, in terms of promotion, it's huge. It's gonna be outstanding. It's for me. It means a lot to me. It's a great opportunity. I just saw that in the movies, in the Tyson Ali fights. So now I'll have a chance to be in the main card in Madison Square Garden.
And speaking of Bellator, you're new to Bellator, but you're obviously chasing the belts. We want to see the belts around the waist. You're going to go for the belts, perhaps after this fight, providing you come through, which we believe you will.
So it's hard to say. Fight is a fight, but I think that Musasi has a lot of advantage against his opponent. Even though Lovato is a tough opponent, he's gonna growing a lot in this sport. You know, I wish to be there to watch live this fight and be ready for my next opponent. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. But I want to fight for the belt. And this fight against Chael is so important to me. I gotta keep my focus on that fight, of course. But I want to become a champion.
And last of all, how impressed are you with Bellator? We're seeing the fans the fights want. Like, fight fans look for fights, Bellator give the fights. How impressed are you with Bellator and the way it's developing and growing?
So I'm so impressed with Bellator, and also I'm so happy to be a part of this team because Bellator has a different approach. So they are very easygoing, I can say like that. No, they know how to promote the fight. They know how to do a big events, big shows, and no one. You cannot compare Bellator in terms of shows against other events. So Bellator is in another level.
We can't wait for your next fight. Thank you very much. It's a true honour.
Thank you so much.